you had PCOS. I remember when we first got in touch, you used a very interesting term to sort of say you no longer have or consider yourself to have it.
Yeah.
But yes, that's fantastic. I'm sure many would love to be in that position. So yes, can you tell us about your journey, how you first came to be diagnosed with it or learn you had it? How did it start?
Okay, well, it started, I would say, I started having symptoms probably a good 20 years ago. Okay, so I'm 40 years old right now. And I started having symptoms in my late teens, early 20s. The worst was acne. Okay, and with that, I was also having issues where I wouldn't have my period for 2 to 3 years at a time. I went and had blessed about that because going 3 years without a period is not good. And up came my hormones, that I had high androgen levels, low progesterone. And then from that, I would say by my mid-20s, I went and had an ultrasound to see what else was going on. And the doctors also revealed that I had cysts covering both of my ovaries. And so I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. And which I have to honestly say, I was quite devastated when I got the diagnosis, especially because you're scared by doctors. You know, you're told you can't have children, you're infertile, you've got to go on hormones.
Was that what they told you at the time?
Yeah, they told me, yeah. And that's a lot to swallow when you're 20. I was probably about 25 or 26 years old at the time. And also, too, was that doctors, the only suggestion they had, or the only solution they had, was to go on birth control pills, to take progesterone. And that was a big thing, was that they were trying to push me onto taking progesterone so I can start getting a period at least once a year. You know, the goal was to get a period at least once a year, so that for them, their view was that I would be sort of in the clear zone of not developing reproductive cancers, things like that. Mm-hmm. And so, but I didn't want to take progesterone, and I didn't want to be on birth control pills. I had a history of depression, and very severe depression, that for me, taking any kind of hormone would be setting me up for suicidal thoughts, and just, it wasn't good. It would just be a very bad place. And so what ended up happening was I was searching for sort of an alternative method or a means to heal myself. And I think out of all the symptoms I had with polycystic ovarian syndrome, the worst symptom was the acne, because no matter what I tried, it only got worse. And I would say by the time I was in my early 30s, my acne was worse than it was when I was 18 years old. Wow. You know, it was just like everyone would reassure me, oh, as you're going to get older, it's going to balance out, it's going to go away. But it only got worse. And it was painful acne. Like I had what I would call like goose eggs on my face, you know, like big cystic pimples that would be on my face for a good 6 months, 12 months sometimes to heal. And it would scar, and it was painful, and it was just, it destroyed my self-confidence. And I think that for a lot of women that have polycystic ovarian syndrome is that there's 1 or 2 symptoms that you would just do anything to get rid of. You know, and for me, I was kind of like, okay, I can handle the infertility, but I cannot go another day, another year with the acne. And